Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Times in Theaters segment. I am Sean. Okay guys, so there are actually a good amount of films coming out this week. I'm not excited for all of them. I am maybe kind of excited for one, but only in a video on demand type of way. Let's start off with the one that I am excited for on a video on demand type of way, Redbox type of way. It is called Monsters Dark Continent. This is a sequel to Monsters, which was directed by Gareth Edwards, and that one was a really good film in my opinion. I really liked that one. It was different than these other alien monster movies. It had the backdrop of the monsters and the aliens, but in the forefront it was these two people coming together and, you know, learning to like each other and then possibly, you know, get into something relationship like with each other. So I really liked that film, and I remember hearing about this film a while back. If you look on IMDb, actually, it states that September of 2014, I forget which day in September, was the actual release date for this film, but it's not. It's actually releasing today. I am excited for it. I don't want to pay $10 to see this in theaters though, because I've seen nothing but bad reviews. It's getting bad scores. It's a different director. It's not Gareth Edwards. It's taking it in a completely different direction. It's going to freaking Afghanistan with the Taliban and the monsters joining forces, and it's just that's a joke there, guys. I'm just messing around, but it is going to like Afghanistan or the Middle East somewhere, and it's not following the same type of feeling as the original. So as much as I am interested in this, that really scares me, and I'm worried of the fact that it's not going to have that same feeling to it, and I really like that film. But I am open to it, and I'm looking forward to it. If it comes video on demand or Redbox or Netflix anytime soon, I'll be watching it the first day it comes out. Alright, and so let's jump into some other movies that are coming out in theaters this week. First off, you have Unfriended. It is a horror movie having to do with Facebook and the dangers of being on Facebook, all your friends killing you with their profiles somehow. I don't know how that happens, but I'm not excited for this. I do not care for this. Didn't they just make this movie a couple years ago where the computer was killing the people? Like, oh, like you're watching me, oh now you're not, boom, you're dead, or the person you're watching is dead. I don't know. I could have sworn that they made this movie a few years ago. If you remember what movie I'm talking about, let me know down below, guys. Next up, you have Child 44. This one is starring two great actors, really great actors, Tom Hardy and Gary Oldman. Love Gary Oldman, love Tom Hardy, but this movie is getting terrible reviews again, and I'm surprised it's actually coming out in theaters. I don't remember seeing much advertising for it except for on Facebook. It's probably going in conjunction with Unfriended, so probably when you go watch Friended and they're showing their Facebook, it's probably gonna be a little thing right there, like growing up the timeline of Child 44. I don't know. That's the only place I see advertising for this movie, any place I see marketing for this movie, and because I read a little bit of the reviews, I looked at some of the scores for this film, I'm not really excited about it. I'm actually kind of disappointed. It is based on a Soviet era time period. I think it's 1950s, late 1950s, or something like that, and where they have so much pride in their nation that they do not believe that anybody kills anybody in Russia or whatever. Is it the USSR back then? I don't know what it is. I'm not a history major, for crying out loud. I'm a communications major. So again, I am very disappointed that this one's getting bad reviews. I'm very disappointed that it's getting low scores, but look forward to this one in theaters if you guys want some gritty crime drama this weekend. Another movie that's kind of like a gritty crime drama, it's called True Story. This film is starring James Franco and Jonah Hill, both Academy Award nominees. I am hoping to see a well-acted film here, actually. It really grabs my attention. It's based on a journalist from the New York Times who has been quote-unquote disgraced. I don't know how. I guess some of his articles didn't go over so well, but he had a following by a guy who killed somebody and used his name, and I'm assuming that in this film, the fact that he used his name, he used that to get his attention, to get him in there, and he's gonna somehow get this guy to write a story about him and maybe get him free, maybe do something along those lines. It looks interesting, but again, this is a type of movie I'm gonna wait from Redbox or Netflix. Not something I'm gonna go see in theater, but it looks interesting. And the last two films you have going out this week are both family affair type films. First off, you have Paul Blart 2. I'm not too embarrassed to say this, but I actually liked the first Paul Blart. I thought it was so bad it was good, so stupid and funny, but it was I don't know, it just scratched that itch for a dumb movie back then. This movie, you have some more of the same, and I will definitely watch this, but I'll be waiting for Redbox or Netflix. But it is interesting. If you want to go see a movie with your kids this weekend, this is definitely a film for you. The other film that is for you and your family, your kids, is called Monkey Kingdom. It is another documentary in the Disney Nature series, and this one actually looks pretty cool, just like all the other ones. It's something I definitely wish I had time to go sit down in the theater to see, because they do such a great job at Disney Nature getting these cameras, getting these shots, doing it in places that a lot of other people can't get. And so I really look at these and just am astonished. I'm just astonished by what they can do. I would love to see this film in like maybe an IMAX, since if they did film it in IMAX. I know they did one, I think it was the Bears one. They did Bears IMAX or whatever. And so I mean, I'm definitely interested in this one. This is more of a family film, so if you guys do want to take the kids and the wife and the husband and the mistress, the Sancha, the Viejo, all that good stuff. And so if you guys are looking for family-friendly films this weekend, these last two movies are the films you'd want to see. Alright guys, so that's it for Movie Times in Theaters segment this week. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation this week. We'll see you next time.